Now, this didn't come from my neighborhood, but this was a great-looking horse picture in the paper over the weekend out of Decatur Daily. There's one way of saying thanks. It says here, Gene Carter, Decatur, for Fed Rebel Academy. This was his way of saying thanks. Just thought that was a great photograph there, so courtesy photograph out of Decatur Daily. Time for a Dear Jamie this morning. I got a couple of them here. Here's one of them.
Uh-oh.
It says, Dear Jamie, the other day I'm disgusted with people who answer their cell phones frank wherever and whenever. I was at a funeral last week when this twit, what is it, answered her cell phone while viewing the deceased in the casket.
No.
She was literally kneeling beside the casket when her phone rang. She carried on a conversation with the caller for a full 3 minutes. I timed it.
That's awful.
I know some people may think this is funny. No big deal. I suggest those who feel that they should learn manners unless you're a doctor or some other emergency caretaker.
Totally disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Do you have people come in the store on the phone all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what's funny is whenever you're in the middle of a conversation and they're like, oh, and I'm like, I thought we were talking.
Isn't my time important with you face to face?
Yeah. Heck, that's even if I'm going like to get something to eat, I will not disrespect the person I'm talking to by cutting off one conversation for another. That's just wrong. I don't know if the dead person.
All right, moving on.
Oh,
y'all were talking about something. another dear Jamie that could be related to, says here, Jamie, my husband and I live on a quiet big circle.
Oh, no.
Or what used to be. Until the neighbors got new Harley Davidson motorcycles. How'd that go, Frank? They got 2 motorcycles. They've been altered so much to be much louder than the factory. I don't know why it is that somebody that's got a motorcycle thinks that thing's got to be the loudest thing on the highway. Anyway.
How'd it go?
The neighbors come home well after midnight, sometimes leave early on Sunday morning, making it impossible to sleep with the bedroom windows open. Then they travel back and forth with that thunderous noise. Sounds like dogs barking night and day in the neighborhood. I realize some Harley owners feel that those loud pipes and leather are a form of prestige.
Well, they have the right to.
But I wonder whether they ever consider their neighbors. Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't consider their neighbors, whether it's Harley, dogs, whatever. They don't consider that. Now, Seth, you said you had a remedy while you were out jogging in your neighborhood when this pit bull attacks you.
Yeah. Well,
and what did you do?
Well, that's why I carry a pistol. You see, whenever the dog starts to attack, generally they'll bark. So, I got my headphones on, so I ain't hearing nothing. I'm running, and the dog, well, I just turn around, pull my pistol, and this particular dog knew what a pistol was because his tail tucked between his legs, and he locked up so much that I think he left skid marks. And he was like, and he got this look of, oh, please don't do it, I'm sorry. And I'm standing there, and the owner walks out of, his house, and he looks at me, and
he lived in a big mansion, right?
Yeah, he was in his trailer, and he walks out, and he just smiles at me and looks, and he's like, yeah, that'll stop him.
Not knowing your neighbor, I'm going to probably describe him to a T. He walks out with no shirt and tattoos.
Huh?
Did he work out when?
Well, he had no shirt on. I didn't catch the tattoos. I was paying attention to the dog. I'm looking at like, I'm about to do it, homie.
I got to say something right now. Now, I have never ever walked out of my house to meet anybody knocking on me or anything without a shirt on. Probably the reason because I showed up with 100% fat over there. But
if you come to my house, I ain't got a shirt on. I never wear a shirt. In the middle of the winter, I don't have a shirt on. You're lucky I got one on here.
We only allow
you got one on here because I tell you to have one on here. And if you don't listen to me, I'm telling you mama. And your mama will lose the roost.
Yeah.
Huh?
For a little while.
We'll take a break. When we come back, y'all got anything, text Gloria 603-4848. Y'all hang on.